Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. This video is being made to present our finding regarding the Indochina Plantation assignment.
The first part is Introduction to Indochina. Indochina terms are being used up until 1950, where it is consists of 3 states including Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. But now, that region known as Southeast Asia. It is first associated with France and later within the French Union. Despite French control mostly of the area, the southernmost part of Vietnam, Cambodian, and Laotian royal houses continuing have their authority toward their foreign affairs, finance, defense, customs, and public works. However, all of the authority is still controlled by French Governor General, responsible to the French Minister for Trade. Due to the origin of Indochina that once was part of Great India, dominant religion was Hinduism and the culture was heavily influenced by India. But some culture also influenced by China culture. The Indochina itself was designated as the area of economic exploitation by the French government. Vietnam was to become a source of materials and a market for tariff-protected goods produced by French industries. Most of the natural resources being exploited and monopolized by France. One of the most highly needed resources is the rubber. Then, France became a leading producer of rubber, and Indochina rubber was prized in the industrialized world. Compared to Vietnam, French did not develop Laos and Cambodia in a big scale. Government get their budget from tax collections from Cambodian people, which is the reason these people need to pay high tax per capita. French imposed high taxes to finance their ambitious program of public works and recruited forced labor from locals without providing protection against exploitation in the mines and rubber plantations. Therefore, in this video, we will provide the best decisions in regards to the Sime Darby plantation venture. The decisions being made by analyzing the issues related to the ethical, environmental, and managerial. To solve these issues, we propose the strategy and solutions.
The main highlighted issue facing by Sime Darby if they open a new plantation in Attapeu province in Laos is the labor conflicts from Cambodian workers and Vietnamese workers. The historical factor like the Vietnam War and difference of culture affects the relationship between Cambodians and Vietnamese workers. Cambodian as the Vietnamese minorities in that country is often called by the decorative term Huon, which means barbarian in Khmer. This is one kind of racial discrimination. This will affect the political environment in companies and create problems in companies. Besides that, the companies plan to hire Cambodians as the main heavy-duty labor with local Laotians as auxiliary also will create political conflicts in organization. This means that main workforce in the plantation is Cambodian. This because a lot of local solutions lost their source of income when the land is taken by the companies and the companies more hire Cambodian as the main laborers. Therefore, all of this will affect the worker performance towards organization. Dissatisfied workers toward job will affect the productivities in organizations. This also will affect the management team if there is no teamwork between lower management and top management.
Next, about the solution for the issue. First is Santabi company can provide strong HR policy in management team. This is to make sure the internal conflict of managerial worker can be handling the issue between the Laotian and Australia and Vietnamese. The second solution is making an effective code of conduct in the workplace to overcome the ethical issues that arise in this company. This will shape the culture to be more robust, transparent, and accountable system to make sure there is no misconduct in the company. The third solution is seeking a help for both Vietnam and Laos government. The government can be as the third party in this company, which is as the monitor party in make sure there is no conflict between the Vietnam and Laos. The government intervention in this company also will help both employees in the company feel satisfied. The final solution is the company need to take serious calculation of the investment risk. This is to make sure there is lower loss that Santabi will get if they continue with this investment.
Upon the Indochina issue, we are proposing the transnational strategy. It differs from a global strategy in that a global approach takes one product and sells it, promotes it the same way across all channels to all people. Transnational strategy is a more personalized approach to selling and marketing goods and services with all the targeted audience in mind. In the aspect of internal manufacturing system, based upon the Sime Darby Plantation business philosophy, they are aiming at manufacturing their comprehensive range of oil and fats products and to maintain the highest quality at all times. This has ensured the company an edge in its selling proposition and sets Sime Darby Plantation Berhad apart from the competition. Sime Darby Plantation offers a broad portfolio of best quality vegetable oil-based ingredients for application in food, non-food and consumer products. With that, Indochina should really consider investing more into the filtration of wasteful materials, looking more deeply into the problem of pollution, particularly in Vietnam, to provide a perfect production land for all the plantations of the products that Sime Darby had to offer into the marketplace.
As a conclusion, it is good to do plantation venture, but it is only when the client can avoid the conflict with the local persons. It is because the plantation area might be include the local land where it will cause conflict with the local. Then, instead of taking local land, this company should take the land where it is not related to the locals. It is to avoid any conflict happen during the joint venture. Besides, Sandarbi also need to be more concerned about the local area that they want to join, like hire local person to handle at their own area rather than putting their own people there. It will help the joint venture sustain in their market and gain more profit.